a.k.a. Homegrown. Welcome, one and all, to the AKA Homegrown Show. That's right. Three guys sitting around a studio that's high on the top floor of Dog Blue Studios in beautiful downtown Overland, Missouri. It's the AKA Homegrown Show. Bringing your entertainment today is the one, the only, Mr. Richie Darlin on the dobro.
Well, hello, Phil. Happy Homegrown Friday.
It is a happy Homegrown Friday, and on the bass, it's one and only Dog Blues.
Hello there.
Oh, you heard him. Me, I'm some guy named Phil. That's right. I got a musical nose. I can pick it. I can blow it. And, you know, every now and then we put our 2 cents worth in someplace else.
Hey, Phil.
Yes, sir.
Nothing. I just want to try to throw you off for a second.
Oh, okay. Well, it is a musical Homegrown Friday around here. A.K.A. Homegrown's bringing it to you recorded live. So let's get down to getting here, Richie. Give us that bluesy water. Look at all that water.
Oh, yeah.
It's coming up over the road. Hey, man, look at all that water. Where's all that water gonna go? That one's for our friends in California. Look at all that water. I'm going to be, hey, geez, look at all that water, man.
Hey, man. Don't forget about all the water, man. Look.
Yeah, man. Can you surf that water, dude? What kind of breaks you
Bubbling
get?
in the pipe.
Oh, what a beautiful Homegrown Friday it is today. The sun is shining outside. It's nice and brisk, but not too chilly, though, you know?
Yeah, it's just
Spring-like
right.
in the winter.
It's
Been a very springy winter.
Oh, boy. We've
Now-
already got all the trees are budding out, and
Yeah. The Eckerd dude said that the strawberries are like 3 weeks ahead of blooming.
wow.
Well,
What are we in for?
I'll take the early dessert this year. You know, delicious.
You think?
Yeah. I'm ready for some berries.
Chuck?
Or dingle.
Dingle.
Oh, we've had those.
Yeah.
So amidst the last 2 weeks, we have carefully selected a song list that's been scrutinized and put together with exacting detail about all the music that we want to play on this show today.
Right,
Is that-
we're going to dream it up as we go along.
So at the top floor of Doc Blue Studios here, overlooking beautiful downtown Overland, with all the thousands of what
Ants.
It's the
top floor,
It's the highest floor.
the high. Well, okay,
There is a difference between the top floor and the highest floor.
Well, I think this is both. Yeah,
This is both, yeah. Yeah.
it's the highest. It's the highest all week, Phil.
I like this floor because we can ward off the evil bill collectors with water balloons.
Yes, indeed.
Well, the receptionist, we just have her turn them away. You know, no big
Yeah.
deal. As long as the engineer's not paying attention, you know.
Do I look like a doctor? I don't think so.
Hey, did you hear about Grandpa Grumpy?
I heard something about Grandpa Grumpy, but I don't know if it's the same thing.
He's getting ready to diversify even more.
Yeah, I did hear that.
He's got Grandpa Grumpy in the pizza getting place,
Okay.
and he's got Grandpa Grumpy in the grub getting place,
Okay.
Now he's going to open up a fine dining experience, and it's the grub and grab, or excuse me, the grub and gab.
The grub and gab.
The grub and gab. So you can sit around and talk politics and talk whatever it is you're wanting to talk about. Your old women, your old ladies,
Do you have
tractors, trailers, whatever it might be. I mean,
Do you have each table or each booth is a little boxing ring?
I don't know about that, but I think there is going to be some form of communication between tables.
He told me he was going to have all the flavors of Mad Dog 2020.
Really?
Even banana red?
Even banana red.
Well, that's my favorite.
Oh my goodness!
It'll be there just in case somebody wants it.
Yeah. Hey, if you want some Grandpa Grumpy paraphernalia, you need to get a hold of us real quick so we can get that out there to you.
Yeah, well, is there a prepared stoner announcement PSA coming up later? Or?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know
because you haven't been in contact with him since the diversification.
No,
He's been really busy.
He has been busy. I will say one thing: the man is busy, and to be honest with you, I don't miss him one bit out of the spot. That spot stays vacant, and I don't have a problem with that.
I'd swear you two never hang out because I never see you together.
Well, there is we have an interview coming up in just a couple of weeks. I'm going to interview Grandpa Grumpy.
Wow, that'll be an interesting introspection for the ages.
We could do that in our smallest studio.
Yep. It ought to be interesting, to say the least.
No doubt. Do we have any music at all? What were you playing when we walked in? I know you've been listening to something over there.
Oh, that was I was getting off on those jams.
It was pretty fat and tasty.
Yes, with the Fat Tuesday just having gone away.
Oh man, I'm still celebrating Fat Tuesday. My birthday was on Monday. This is the Friday afterward. I'm still riding a nice performers high from all week, and we had 4 different shows at about 5 days. Pretty
That was
cool.
a fun weekend. Yeah. Nice bunch of folks down there at the 1860 also.
And we somehow managed to be a huge part of Mardi Gras without having to be a part of Mardi Gras somehow.
Really?
We
Nobody peed on my car?
Really?
We got right down there in the middle of it, and we did it at the Taste of Soulard, where there was a lot of people, but there wasn't a ton of,
Mardi Gras?
It was Mardi Gras, but it was like the pre-party for Mardi Gras, right? So there was a lot of people there, but it wasn't the main event.
They were just getting warmed up.
It wasn't the Saturday before Fat Tuesday. And then we got to do Fat Tuesday, which isn't huge, but it is a good time,
That's a good reason to get loaded.
Yeah. Well,
I got a
like
John
St. Louis
Mooney
people
cut
need,
here also.
I was just going to say St. Louis people don't need any excuse to get loaded. You're
No.
saying that's John Moody?
John Mooney. Money from New Orleans. He's a guitar player, singer.
Let's check him out.
Sacred ground.
High time.
I need a woman, I need a sign, I need to get my peace of mind. Now and night, I'm gonna get down. Oh, but levy on sacred ground. Now I've been gilded, I've been framed. Woke up in the morning, another link in my chain. But now at night, and I'll get down. Oh, but love you on sacred ground. You know it's true. I've been accused. That's what you get for laying down with fools. But now at night, I'm gonna get down. Oh, but sacred ground. I told my love when the moon come up, you gotta give what you got, baby. Open your eyes and wake up. Oh, tonight I'm gonna get down. Oh, by the levee on sacred ground. Sacred ground, sacred ground. That's where the mist like the kids gon' carry you down. Now the moon high, get down. Oh, by the levee on sacred ground. Now do that. On sacred ground, sacred ground. That's where the kids like a mist hanging over the town. Oh, tonight I'm gonna get down. Oh, by the levee on sacred ground. Oh, yeah, I wanna be down by the levee on sacred ground. Oh, child, take me down by the levee on sacred ground. Oh, I wanna be down by the levee on sacred ground. Now the moon is high, down, down by the levee on sacred ground.
Yours. You're listening to AKA Homegrown.
Oh, wait. I think I smell a rat in my house. Baby, I believe he's got just two legs. Oh, I think I smell a rat in my house. Baby, I believe he's walking around on two legs. You know, I need a rat in my house like this now. Just like I need a hole in my head. You claim to be afraid at night. You said you can't stay home all alone. You said you're afraid to stay home at night. You said you didn't want to be home all alone. But I keep smelling that rat every time I get back. And all you do is want to make me moan. Hey, you got my back door wide open. And baby, you say you're supposed to be afraid. You got my back door wide open. tell me you're supposed to be afraid. You know, the last time I slept with it open, you know, in New Orleans, I almost lost my head. Hey, sometimes I think you're fooling me, baby. I do believe you're just driving me around. Sometimes I think you're fooling me, baby. Honey, I think you're just driving me around. Why don't you just leave here now, woman? You know, I think there's another woman I can hold, not to be found. If you have ever explained, honey, I'm not that hard to understand. Did you ever sit down and try to explain? Baby, I'm not that hard to understand. You wouldn't be sleeping with that back door open, baby, if you're there with another man. All right. But you're so good. I don't believe I could leave you alone. Hey, you're so sweet to me. Baby, I don't believe I could leave you alone. So stay and keep it like you got it, woman. Always try to make me happy home.
AKA Homegrown. Smoking the blues in the loo.
Guess what?
Really?
It's that time again.
Don't tease me.
It's the mandatory 420.
Oh, yeah.
There's the one I'm looking for.
No way.
Yep, it's official now. Mandatory 420. I wonder what the odds on us having a mandatory 420 song are for today.
Well, I know that we have space for a 420 song. Whether or not we have carefully executed our well put together, strategically arranged song list for this program, I'm not 100%
Can you repeat
certain.
that again?
No,
I
can't.
didn't say. Okay,
I can't. That was
that was a one of a kind.
I pulled
a
that right
one-off
out of the yep.
stratosphere, right?
Oh, my goodness.
So, what kind of goodies we got coming up? Well, let's see. We just finished up with Mardi Gras.
Yeah, that's right. Well, St.
Fat
Patty's
Tuesday.
Day. St. Patrick's Day is the next one.
St.
March
Patty's the
17th.
next.
Where are we going to be, Doc?
1860.
At the Haunt.
Oh, the Haunt.
The Haunt, that's
With
right.
a duo called the Moon Rocks, or the Moon Rockets.
Are we
the
opening
Moon
or are
Rock-
we headlining that one?
We go on at 11 o'clock.
So we are headlining that show.
If you want to see a good show, guys, seriously, come down and check out the show at the Haunt.
Richie Darling and the Diamond Cut Blues Band. That's Saturday, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day at The Haunt, and that's in South City, St.
On
Louis.
Alaska, yeah.
Alaska and Delore, right on the corner. You can't
Everybody's
miss-
Irish that day.
Yeah.
Well, in this city.
Yeah, everybody, yeah.
Some of us are legitimately
Irish,
heritage,
yes.
yeah, so.
Yes, yes, indeed. So,
My ancestors invaded there for a generation or two. I think they threw them out and sent them to Scotland for a while.
I'll take World Civ for 300, Alex.
Gonna have a pot pie for breakfast, pot pie for lunch, pot pie for dinner. Lordy, gonna eat a bunch. Gonna fill me up, get me high, make me feel like I can fly. Gonna burn one with Willie, blow a ring of smoke, have him pick the guitar, sing a song I hope, saddle up the horses, play a little cards, chug a pot of coffee underneath the stars. Gonna have a pot pie for breakfast, pot pie for lunch, pot pie for dinner. Come on, help me eat a bunch. Gonna fill me up, get me high, make me feel like I can fly. Oh. Crazy, do a lot of joking, get a little sideways, laugh and be happy, like in the good old days. Throw a friendly party, way back in the woods, Wild Willie Hoedown, going green is good. Gonna have a pot pie for breakfast, pot pie for lunch, pot pie for dinner. Oh, they're gonna eat a bunch, gonna fill me up. Oh yeah, get me high, make me feel like I can fly. Woo. Woo. All right, Willie, I've had enough. Enough of that stuff.
this here's Grandpa Grumpy, and I got
Pass.
a complaint.
I pass.
Yeah, you pass all right,
Pass.
let me tell you. I'll tell you what now. I got a complaint with these boys because they done took my pot pie from the pizza getting place and the grub getting place. Now, if you boys can't quit doing that stuff, I'm going to have to resign as your sponsor on the 440 Munchie Break. Now, by golly,
no.
I got a whole lot of consolidations going on, and when I get it going right, you boys are going to miss all that money. No, especially my pizza getting pizzas. So enough's enough, all right? Let's hear some good music. This is Grandpa Grumpy, and I'm out of here.
Whoomp.
Well, there he goes.
Again, he drops the mic.
Oh, hey, Phil.
I was waiting for the church music to kick in.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gathered here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Grandpa Grumpy has left the building.
Oh,
In a huff, I might add.
In a huff. He was a little upset today.
Pot pies. I mean, think about it. You could really make some nice stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that would have been a great 440 Munchie song, too.
Oh.
That song works on a lot of different levels.
Yeah, it does.
The pictures to this video are, shall I say, I got the munchies already.
Aha.
Indeed.
You might
Do they
wanna
look like
that
those
up
Grandpa
if you
Grumpy
wanna
pizzas over
torture
there?
yourself. No, I didn't see any critters in them.
No possum pepperoni.
I think he might have got this stuff from a grocery store or something there.
I don't think that was exactly parsley that they had on top of those pizzas, though.
What's the weirdest game you ever ate? What's
Wildest game? I've
Yeah,
ever
yeah. I mean,
eaten?
like just something bizarre that you wouldn't normally eat. What have you?
You know,
eaten?
you have to.
You ever eat
have
porcupine or hedgehog or anything like
to, I've
that?
never had porcupine.
Armadillo.
No, you don't really want to eat armadillo.
Well, I'm talking about me. I'm talking about you.
No. Armadillo's a possum on a half shell.
Yeah.
So,
Well, but Grandpa Grumpy eats possum.
well, that's Grandpa Grumpy.
All right, all right.
That's because there's
And
so
you-
dang many of them down there.
I know it. The crazy part is, on my world, the craziest thing I've been very tame, actually. The craziest thing I've ever eaten would probably be raccoon.
Okay,
That's probably about as wild as it's gone.
I got you. That's a traditional food.
But
People eat
growing up,
raccoon.
right? But growing up, it was squirrel, rabbit,
Okay.
frog.
The three things that you don't buy in a grocery store.
Right. Well, you do buy them in the grocery store, except they come in. You got to buy one part over here, and then you got to buy another part over here. Then you can't carry them home together. You got to carry them separate home. That's
Got
right.
to
I'm
scrape
talking
one part of over here, scrape another part
over here.
over
yeah.
there. Yeah. Sometimes they get split.
Lots of venison,
Oh yeah, venison's
Which-
good stuff.
but you can't make that. That's not crazy stuff.
You never. Well, how about insects? You ever eat any kind of insects or anything like that?
Not on purpose.
Right, like you never had like ants on a log or anything, or grubs or
No.
chocolate covered crickets or nothing.
I had the opportunity for chocolate-covered crickets once, and yeah, you behave yourself over there, Doc. And I said no, thank you. I don't think I was participating in anything that would have helped it go down a little bit, you know. But I have. Okay, I've eaten half of a worm out of an apple before.
An annelid. Gotcha. So if it was in an apple, it could have actually been an insect larva then maybe. Instead
was
of
a larva.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Still, that's a bug. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a bug.
You're good. All
I guess
good.
that's the closest I can get.
But it wasn't on purpose.
But it wasn't on purpose.
That makes a big difference.
Yeah, that's true. Do you consider octopus?
That's pretty bizarre.
Is it really?
I mean, I wouldn't say bizarre, but I would say it's an
Calamari?
it's an uncommon food. Well, calamari is squid, which is a different animal.
Okay, I'm sorry. I had calamari.
Calamari is a little more popular than octopus, although I think that octopus is much more flavorful and just tastes better.
I've seen a young lady on TV on the Travel Channel eating an octopus one day, and I'm not being naughty. She was eating an octopus. She didn't hesitate.
Are you sure this
That's
wasn't
like
a
eight
Japanese
pussies,
comic
right?
book?
She hit him with the chopsticks, and she popped him in the mouth, and the tentacles went to the side of her face, and she chomped him on down.
So she was eating what appeared to be a live octopus. You're saying
it was either live or it was I don't know,
like
it may have
twitching
been-
or whatever.
Right,
Yeah.
it may have been a reflex action to having been put in some hot water or something. I don't know, or hot lemon juice.
You might want to offer her a Tic Tac before you get that goodnight kiss.
Oh ho ho!
Feel octopus breath. And that's not from just that chick from that porno with those eight other chicks.
Exactly. Oh my goodness.
First day.
Yeah, we're going to be coming up on the 440 break here in just a minute.
I'm picturing the slideshow that Doc pulls out for that one.
For this one, yeah, this is going to be interesting. So what's the craziest thing
Honest,
you've
Judge, I thought you could put pictures up of stuff like that. We're banned where?
Oh man, I've had octopus, and I really like octopus. I eat the octopus salad at Zen over in Crestwood, and there's a octopus. You can buy it at like the seafood market and put it in your seafood soup and stuff like that. Octopus actually, and I've had deep fried octopus tentacles when I was in Florida, and they're kind of like mozzarella sticks, kind of, and they kind of have a little bit of a frog kind of taste to it, but it's almost like a tofu texture. It's kind of weird, but it's good.
Thank you. I will never try them. We've already had part of that conversation.
Yeah. Well,
so.
do you like mozzarella cheese sticks?
I do like mozzarella cheese sticks.
Okay, you might like it then. Do you like mushrooms?
I like mushrooms.
Okay, it's more of a mushroom mozzarella. It's the texture, really, is what I meant to go for.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
I could accommodate
Yeah.
that. Tofu, you can take that tofu and stick it right where you don't want it no more.
What used to be kind of a staple in the bars in Japan when I was there is most places you could go and get a bag of squid. It was like dried, like jerky.
No, it's like squid jerky.
Yeah. That's what you feed a drunken American.
Wow. Well, hey.
So
there
what's
you
the
go.
It was
wildest thing
actually
you've
quite
eaten, Doc?
popular. I've had a rattlesnake and
Oh, that's pretty cool.
croc.
That would be cool.
You know.
Yeah.
I've had alligator
yeah,
when I was in
yeah.
Florida. That was good.
Wow, I'm way behind.
They deep fried the tail bites. Oh, they also
Tastes
sell those
like
at Oyster
chicken.
Bar for like $13. You can buy alligator bites there. They're good. It's worth it if you've never had
they
them.
are good.
And I think you can get gator meat just down at the Soulard Market.
Probably.
That you can, yes.
Probably.
Okay.
Oh,
all
yeah,
this
let's listen to
talking
some music,
food.
yeah.
Yeah, we need to listen to some music.
I'm down. I'm starting to get my stretchies on.
Grandpa Grumpy did not leave a pizza this week, by the way. He was
Well,
seriously upset.
Might have to order Mexican instead.
Well, I think I got something I could throw in a pot here later.
There we go.
Spanky Tito Rodriguez, he recommended a Mexican place. Maybe we could figure that out later.
Okay. Maybe Spanky will have to come tell us about it. Give us a full restaurant review. Hey, we're doing everything else, you know.
You know, he's so busy.
He is so busy.
Let me text him real quick and see what he
Okay.
says.
What you got, Doc?
I'm going to have to go outside to text him.
Yeah. This is going to be
Spanky.
fun.
I just totally don't know who to play, so when I don't know who to play, I go to Ivas John.
Ivas John.
Ivas Johns.
Yeah.
He's always a good go-to guy.
I agree with that statement.
Indeed.
Maybe he could sing us some blues.
He's pretty good at that. Now, I will say, I've heard him play the folk,
Yeah.
and although he is very good, it's just not my style.
Folk?
Folk music,
Yeah, sure. I got you.
There's something about the way he plays the blues, man. I kid you not. I fell in love with those fingers, man. If you watch him, they traipse up and down that keyboard.
I thought you were talking about that glove model that you met that one time for a second.
What was her name? Handy Peters?
Or was it that massage therapist that you
Oh,
that you were
boy.
talking about that
Said
once?
she never rubbed you the wrong way.
That's right. Boy, I'm going to be in more trouble than I can get out of. So why don't we just go all in? Doc, we need some food.
Oh, yeah, we're 6 minutes away from that.
Are we really?
Yeah. Yeah, the last song was the 420 song. We've been talking for a long time. Oh, yeah.
Ivas John ain't gonna worry.
You're listening to the smooth sounds of AKA Homegrown, where they're smoking the blues in the loo.
How do you
See
feel
what I
after
did
that?
there? Oh, that felt good. Man, every bit of that felt good.
Ivas John, man, that guy is solid.
Yes, he is.
He was very soulful. You said that was an outdoor show there. It sounds, like I was hearing that slapback echo. I guess that's from just the natural outside reverb. That's pretty
Yeah,
freaking cool.
it actually looked like it might have been recorded on a phone. That's pretty good for a phone.
Oh, yeah. You got to have a good sound engineer to be able to make it come through a phone good like that.
Yeah. But maybe they were right there at the mixer board holding it.
Man, I tell you what, I am having the munchies right now.
Well, I checked the fridge. We don't have much to work with here, but I do have some chicken heads we can
Chicken heads?
throw in the mix there.
Chicken head man?
Yeah, if you're eating chicken and you only eat the feet, is that considered a wild and weird thing?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Alrighty.
Well, how do you prepare it?
Sometimes them chicken heads talk back to you.
They boil them. That's not a joke.
Sounds gross.
I
Daddy told me on the dying bed, give your heart but don't lose your head. She came along, just what did I do, Lord? Lost my heart, never hear where to. Little girl, you sure can cook. Little girl, you got me hooked. Well, you kill that chicken, save me the head. Sure been working for our home in the bed. I love that girl. I love them chicken head too. Lots of love. Can't go on. Love I got for you is much too strong. Let me in, oh, yeah. My love for you so doggone strong. Like a Mississippi River run all along. Love for you was a doggone crime. I was sent in jail doing Fat 99. Love that girl. Love them chicken head too. That's the love. Can't go on. Feel I have for you. It's much too strong. Let me ease on it.
All right, guys and gals, we rocking and rolling and playing some blues here in the Lou. No, I'm not Matthew McConaughey. I did not say all white, all white, all white. But I am going to tell you this is AKA Homegrown, smoking the blues in the Lou.
Nice.
Sweet. That dog just laughs.
All I can do.
Chicken heads.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a South Side reference over there, you know.
Yep, I don't think he's talking about food.
No. Well, he ain't having no food. Somebody
That'd take your mind off of being hungry, though.
That's right. That's right. You know, speaking of which, it's do you want to hear a totally tasteless joke?
No.
Always. Always.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you off the air, and then when we come back on, I'll tell the tasteless joke if I'm given permission to. What do you say?
You know, I'm no censor. Why don't you just tell the tasteless joke? And I'll decide to laugh at it or ridicule it.
I can do what I want, I'm in complete control. That's what I tell myself. I got a mind of my own, I'll be alright alone. Don't need anybody else. I gave myself a good talking to. No more being a fool for you. But I see you, and all I remember is how you make me wanna surrender. Damn your eyes for taking my breath away, for making me wanna stay. Damn your eyes for getting my hopes up high, for making me fall in love again. Damn your eyes. It's always the same. You say that you change, somehow you never do. I believe all your lies, I look in your eyes, you make them all seem true. I guess I see what I wanna see, or is it my heart just deceiving me? 'Cause with the look I know so well, I fall completely under your spell. Damn your eyes for taking my breath away, for making me wanna stay. Damn your eyes for getting my hopes up high, for making me fall in love again. Damn your eyes.
Homegrown, smoking the blues in the loo. How rude.
Oh,
Wow, that was abrupt.
just quit it.
I guess she kind of belted it out there. She
Thornetta, yeah.
I think the drummer just threw his sticks real quick and was just like, "Psst, I'm out."
Is that how my drummer does a mic drop?
Just a stick drop,
Stick drop.
except for it's a stick throw and it hits the singer in the back of the head. Or maybe it was just that one time because the drummer was mad at me. Not our drummer, different drummer. This is like 11 years ago.
I guess you had to be there.
Yeah, I guess you did have to be there.
Anyway, screw that
Funny
guy.
thing is, I think I was. Thornetta Davis, man, she does have some pipes. Detroit girl. Goes all over the world, man, but you know what? I've never seen her come to St. Louis.
Well, maybe she doesn't like St. Louis.
I don't know. Our town doesn't seem to embrace that sort of act very well, I guess.
Well,
'Cause
we've got our own.
She
diva here.
always tours, man. She goes to lots of places. St. Louis has its own taste for the blues.
That's
Must be
right.
From drinking that muddy water.
Something like that.
Or that Budweiser beer.
Budweiser Light.
Yeah.
Man, whoever invented beer and called it light has every German rolling in their grave right now. You know that. Because light beer? Come on. There's no such thing.
Well, some people just
Well,
like a
that's
little
just
alcohol in their water.
Exactly.
And if
About
it
it?
smells a little bit like hops, there you go.
Well, here, you buy a mask and load it up with hops.
I think they had to weaken it for old people. You know, as you get older, I notice I got more toward the Corona and the light beers in my beer drinking career. So
No, see, that's the problem. You went to the lighter beers. If you would have stayed on the regular beers, you'd been great. You'd still be young.
I don't.
Depends on
think
how many
so.
you like to drink, because you can sit and drink like 8, between 5 and 8 light beers over the course of a night and still might be okay if you pace yourself really nicely. But if you drink 5 to 8 craft beers, you're going to be wasted.
You're gonna know it.
You're going to be wasted.
You think?
Yeah.
I used to like
Craft
Guinness and
beers
all kinds of stuff when
got
I
more
was
alcohol
young.
in it
but
mostly,
not
yeah.
now.
Yeah, well, it's...
And it's just more ingredients in general. It's just more, it's like a thicker, chewier substance,
right. More sugar.
More
We are
everything.
so in the middle of the craft beer explosion.
I love it. I
How
love
many
it.
different brands are there? It's crazy.
We have so much delicious beer in this city. There's over 100 breweries here.
That's what I was getting ready to say. There's like 135 micros now here
Yeah.
in St. Louis.
Yeah, well, ever since, the foreigners bought InBev.
Why not?
Because they want to go back to our roots at one
InBev
time.
bought Anheuser-Busch, so they're like, well, we know how to brew beer here. We're St. Louisans. There's always been a beer culture here, and diversity is good for competition and business in general. So
Yeah.
more jobs, more beer, better tasting beer, more experimentation, all the good stuff.
I think the Anheisers and the Bushes knew what they were doing back then. Competition didn't mean it. They loved competition.
Man, if we could just have a boom like that for marijuana here, that would be really nice.
Oh yeah.
It's coming. Latest headlines.
We're dangerously near the end of our program today, unfortunately.
Seriously.
Wow.
Yeah, we got very little time left. It is 55 minutes and 40 seconds past the hour. So we got to say goodbye to everyone from the Homegrown Show. I say smoke 'em if you got 'em. Phil, what do you say?
I say, a.k.a. Homegrown, where we smoke the blues in the loo from high on the top floor of Dr. Blues Studios. We like to get it done. What do you say, Doc?
I say we play some music.
Well,
That's
let's
the
do
best
it.
suggestion I've heard all day.